And we are live. Hey guys, how are you? So tonight we're just going to wait a few minutes and we're going to see who jumps on. We've got 5 really awesome male sharers for you guys tonight. So when you jump on, make sure you drop some love below, drop an emoji below. When the boys are interacting and they're sharing their journey and their stories, let us know if anything resonates with you. Let us know if you know anyone who could potentially benefit from what it is that they're hearing. And yeah, so we'll just give it a couple of seconds and we will start. I hope everyone's had a really awesome day today as well. I know our weekend has been absolutely epic. We've had 8 children sleep over our house.
Full on.
It's been
Hello
full
to
on.
all the ISA brothers. Hey.
All right. So we're going to start. I've named this 5 transformations in 5 minutes. And the reason that, we decided to get these lives happening, happening on our Facebook pages is because so many people continue to come to myself and DJ and so many other people that are utilizing the system of products that we've been using for myself 5 years, for DJ around 2 years. And we just thought that we knew that we could reach a wider audience, by getting it out live pretty much instead of constantly responding to private messages, etc. So over the last 2 nights that I've been live, one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday, you guys heard so many transformations from mostly women. But the beauty about this is that, what it is that we do is not just about women. It is, anyone can take it pretty much. It is there's definitely a solution for males and females from any walks of life. So tonight you're going to hear from 5 males, all from different walks of life, all that jumped onto the system that Deej and I swear by. And they're going to share a little bit about their journey and, pretty much what's happened to them in the course of the time that they've been utilizing this super nutrition system that we all use. So the first sharer we've got tonight is an awesome young male who I was blessed to meet probably just over a year ago. And the first time I ever chatted to him, he just gave me goosebumps. He got it. I would say he's definitely an old soul, and he struggled quite a lot with actually gaining weight. So a lot of people think Isagenix is for weight loss. Well, a lot of men and a lot of women also utilize it for our weight gain as well. But I'm going to bring Eli onto the line and I'm going to let him share his story and, what has happened to him and why he loves the system of products and why he will never, ever come off. So Eli, how are you?
I'm good, Tammy. Thanks for that introduction. I still remember that conversation that we had in that, blew my mind, that conversation. So, I guess, before ISA, I really struggled with my health. I was constantly getting sick all the time. My energy levels were pretty much non-existent before and after work, especially. I was working out pretty consistently and getting, look at that before photo, that speaks 1,000 words. So, thank God, one of my good friends, Shelley Ottens, introduced me to this awesome system. And, as a result, my immune system now is pretty much bulletproof. My energy is, I guess, how do I put this into it, unexplainably high all the time. And my gym workouts have gone from, look at that before photo to now, where I am absolutely just killing the gym. And I've just started another 16-week challenge, and I'm pumped to just shred up even more and, blow this all up. So that's me.
All right, brilliant. So that's really, really cool, Eli. And I definitely, just with the before and after photos, you can see you looked tired, you looked miserable, you look like you were possibly dragging your ass around. And, you can definitely see the size that you've gained over the last year, which is really cool. But the other thing that I truly love is the fact that, when I look at you now and when I hear you speak, it's, it's the energy, it's the clarity, it's what it is and how it is you show up in life and as a person. And I think that speaks volumes. Obviously, Isagenix doesn't claim to cure, prevent, or treat any sicknesses, illnesses. It's purely just food. But what happens is when you put the good nutrition in and get the bad shit out, obviously you're walking, talking proof that, you feel and look bulletproof. So well done. Well done. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. All right, awesome. So the next person I'm going to actually get to share is my gorgeous hubby, DJ. So he was a huge skeptic when we first started. I obviously started the system of products first, and he was just like, it's a shake diet. He wouldn't even try anything at all. He watched me, transform my body and still refused to actually ever have a shake or have any vitamins or anything like that. He just thought it was for women. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a weight loss thing, until all of a sudden he decided to commit to himself, and I kind of pushed it on him a little bit, and he said, I'll give you 30 days just to shut you up, and he has never looked back. So I'm going to let him share a little bit about his journey and why he chooses to continue to fuel his body with the superfood system.
Yeah, hi guys. Probably being I'm old school, just eat and train and stuff like that. And I thought I was so skeptic, and Tam was doing it for years and years, and I just thought for women and stuff like that. But then as time went on, I think I was actually hungover one time, and then I needed something. I couldn't eat anything, so I had a shake, and then that's where it started from. And then I can't go without it now. It's like my coffee. If I don't have it, I normally get the shits or something. But then, I just have it and love it. And, after taking it and feeling energized and stuff like that, it inspired me to do a bodybuilding comp. So, done comp, loving it. And, it's just changed my life. I love the energy I get from it.
And what about, let everyone know, the difference in your mental clarity and what it is that you feel every day? Mental
clarity, just thinking, getting out of bed and stuff like that, moving around, it is good stuff. We won't be able to go without it now.
So anytime we ever run out of anything, which isn't often, but when it does happen, he's like, "You're supposed to be the Isogenics queen. How can we?"
Yeah, it's on.
How can we run out? What are you doing? You need to order some more of that stuff. And I mean, as you can see, DJ's results speak, they speak volumes. He didn't need to lose too much weight. As you can see, he had a bit of a beer belly. And like he said, it was a morning that he was hungover.
I got it. But then after that, it was just like a light bulb came on in my head.
And just share with everyone, how many superfood smoothies do you have a day?
3.
And how many meals do you have a day on top of the 3?
3 or 4. So,
so he eats
6 or 7 times a day.
And that's obviously the results. And I think the convenience.
And that is Isogenics is an important part of that eating during the day. So.
Did you ever think you'd ever share?
No.
I never thought I'd hear him say that either. But awesome. Yeah, awesome, Deej. Thank you so much. So it's the first time I've ever gotten him to share a live. So give him some love below if you'd like what he's shared so far. But we're going to move on to the next sharer now. And so the next sharer's story is a little bit different to both the two boys that you've just heard from. So he's a busy dad. He's actually an army dad, and he started the system for different reasons as well. So I'm going to bring him onto the line. Aaron, can I get you to unmute yourself and just share a little bit about your journey so far?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah, cool. Look, I've always been pretty fit. Always consider myself pretty fit. I went away on course for 6 months. I've only just got home. And basically I met up with Emma Anderson, who was on my course, and she hit me up with the old ISA story, and I just sort of paid it off. Anyhow, a couple of weeks later, I decided to give it a whirl. In that time, I've gone from that lazy fat boy on the left-hand side to the photo from 3 days ago. I've almost lost 10 kilos. I've gone from 18.5% body fat to 9.8. Like I said, I'd always consider myself fit and healthy. But since being on ISA, I've got more energy I can poke a stick at. I work with guys half my age, and my biggest buzz of the day is just smashing these guys, be it PT session, running or anything like that. We had a run last week, 6.5 Ks. I come third out of 40, 50 guys. So, look, my energy levels are through the roof, and I swear by it. You know, the proof is in the pudding. You just can't lie from the pictures and the results. And I'm pretty much the same. I get out of bed in the morning and my shake. I think my favourite is probably the shake before I go to bed, most definitely. I'm the same as DJ. I have 2 shakes a day, and I'm eating now 4 meals, probably 5 meals a day as well too. I eat more food than I ever have, and it's just amazing that proper food, good nutrition, and a lot of good proper exercise can give you results like that. I've never been a selfie queen, but it's funny now. I sort of catch myself having a bit of a glimpse here and there and that sort of stuff. But hey, if you can't be proud of your own achievements, then I don't know what's wrong. You know, it's not narcissistic. It's just hard work, and I love it. And I swear by it, absolutely.
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome. I love that. And why wouldn't you, want to love on yourself and give yourself, the kudos you deserve when you truly have put in the work and, you're fueling yourself with optimal nutrition. I mean, if you're looking as good as you're looking, if you're flogging those boys that you're training against and, you've got the energy and you've got the mental clarity to back it up, I'd be the selfie king as well. That's awesome. Thank you so much for your share. All right. So the next guy I'm going to introduce you to, he's actually very near and dear to DJ and my heart. Him and his beautiful wife were at the very forefront of my journey when it first started. So when I was weighing in at 109 kilos, I actually was introduced to Dan and Kristen, and Kristen was my PT, my first ever PT trainer. And Dan, Dan was definitely there by her side, cheering me on along the way. They were definitely very skeptical. The 2 of them were all about raw, real food, whole food kind of people. And yeah, I mean, 5 years on, he's here. Wait until I show you his results, but I'm going to let him share his story with you. So, hey, Dan, how are you? I'm going to unmute your line and I'm going to get you to share a little bit about your journey, why Isagenix, and why does it fit so well into your family?
It's gone quiet. Hey, Tam, how you going?
Hang on, just wait a minute.
Oh, really? There we go. Can everyone hear me?
It was delayed.
Hey, yeah, I remember that day when I first met you and you tried to get us on this product, and I was very, very skeptical, that's for sure. Pretty stubborn back in the day because I was a PT and I'd got some good results beforehand, but I was a little bit tired every time I trained, and I was working away in the mines, and I went in and I did the 30-day cleanse, and I thought I'll push this to the limits and see what I can do. And I dropped 7 kilos in 2 weeks, which fully amazed me. Having said that, I haven't done a full 30-day cleanse since, and I'm starting my next one on Monday. But as you can see on the picture on the top, that was a year ago, doing CrossFit comps, and I constantly get told after doing high-rise work, how do you work 10 hours a day and then go and train CrossFit and compete on the weekends? And I said, well, it's what I take. It's a supplement. It just gives you an energy that you just can't compare to. And, guys just like, oh my God, I can't believe you're 20 years older than me and you just run rings around me. So yeah, but unfortunately since then I've been injured. I've had to have some pretty major surgery on my arm, which is the bottom left picture, which was taken about 2 months ago. So unfortunately I can't train at the moment. And the picture to the right is my picture just from today. So yeah, I've dropped a little bit of weight, say about 8 kilos, just running through the products and not training, but I'm still maintaining my muscle and my body fat. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting back into training, hopefully in the next 6 weeks, but see what happens. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this next 30-day cleanse and see if I can shred up without doing any training, to put a point out there to people that it does work without actually doing exercise.
Yeah, I truly love it.
It's pretty big for me because exercise is a major part of my life. I've been doing it since I was a teenager, and yeah, so it'd be good to see.
Huge. We can't wait to see you obviously take it to the next level, especially when you're all healed and ready to go at those CrossFit games. I know you and Kristen are just like beast mode. Beast mode. So
that's a big goal of mine, to get to the CrossFit games. So hopefully if I can get there and And then people ask me again, what is it I take? I'm more than happy to tell them I take an Isagenix. And, you know, ever since the AMP range has come in, it's given me a massive edge on my competitors. And I held out for a long time telling them what I took because I was so into wanting to win. But slowly I've started to release it, what I'm doing. So, and, you know, people are starting to get on it and really appreciative for being told what it's all about.
Your secret weapon. Absolutely
Secret
love
weapons.
it. Yeah, for sure. The AMPS range definitely is a game changer for any athlete, athlete at all. Take it to the next level. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that share, Dan. It's brilliant. I loved hearing from you. I'm sure all the viewers loved hearing from you.
Definitely.
And we will definitely be cheering you on, especially over the next 30 days with our team shred that we've got going on. So if anyone's interested in knowing about that, definitely drop us a line. You're more than welcome to jump on as well if you haven't already tried the system. And but yeah, we'll be cheering you on as you heal. And yeah, you'll definitely have so much support from the rest of the community once you hit that next level in your training. So awesome. All right, so the last share of the night is you're welcome, Dan. Thanks heaps. So the last share of the night is again someone really near and dear to us. He came into our lives just over a year ago, and his journey was for his own reasons, which is really cool. But Deej and him got to compete probably a month and a half ago together, share the stage, and their results were
awesome.
It was epic. So we're going to bring Nick to the line, and he's going to share a little bit about his journey, why Isagenix, and why it fits so well into his lifestyle. Hey Nick, how you going?
Hey Tammy, I'm doing well. How about yourself? Cool. Listen, first of all, massive shout out to all the boys who shared tonight. For us men, it's not that easy to, I guess, share our stories. And as I continue to share my story with everyone, I guess it's more than me. I guess it's more about showing what possibilities there are out there. And to all the men out there, I really pose a question with you around your life right now. Like, seriously, are you happy where you are in life right now? Are you happy with how you're waking up in the morning? Are you happy with, how your endurance is through sport? Are you sick and tired of waking up hungover on weekends after a big night out? Are you sick of that cigarette smell you have in the morning after a massive night? And you know what, I was like that for many years, and it wasn't until last year I finally decided to get out of my comfort zone and do something for myself. And I had some pretty phenomenal results in the first 60 days, as you can see on the screen there. The look on my face from day one pretty well tells you the story as how I was feeling. And 60 days after, I was absolutely wrapped with the results. And now to this day, 12 months on, I'm still using these products as if I was on the first day using them. And yeah, like I said, it's more than just me. I feel like it's my purpose now to share my story with other men out there and show them there's a possibility of changing your life and doing something different and having more purpose and more energy in your life. So, these shakes are definitely a superior product. Very, very affordable. As small as $4 a day, you're getting some good quality nutrition into your body, which is really helping you fuel yourself for the day ahead. So I can't speak enough about what this has done for me, and I'm very, very passionate at sharing it with everyone.
Yeah, so powerful. I mean, I think the questions that you asked at the start, really probably is going to have a lot of people thinking about that. And it's the same, it's the same for us. Like we understand the quality and how powerful it is to have been living that toxic, mundane life for so many years. Like the shit we used to get up to was just horrendous. But
feeling good and not knowing that, it's just an everyday thing to feel like
you just
Toxic and shit.
you just think that that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, it's not supposed to be that way, and there is a better way. And you hit the nail on the head, and it is about changing. It is about looking at your lifestyle. It is about looking at what potentially where your life is going to be in the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 9 months. You can choose to stay on that hamster wheel and just do the same thing day in, day out, and hope for different results, or you can choose to invest in yourself and actually get to feel what quality living and quality life truly means and looks like for you. So that was, it was perfect,
Definitely.
brilliant. And we just want to say thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks.
5 transformations in 5 minutes. We've gone over. We seem to go over all the time, but that's okay. You've got the gist of this. We wanted to really highlight, what's in it for you, men. What you could be looking for. So if you know anyone, if it's whether it's your husband, whether it's your brother, whether it's your brother-in-law, whether it's your father, whether it's just one of your friends that you see that is like constantly struggling to build some lean muscle or release a little bit of weight, or is looking for a little bit of direction in life, just make sure you get in contact with the person who's introduced you to Isagenix, and really just allow them to step into their power. Thanks again, each and every one of you, for jumping online. Thank you to all our viewers. We've appreciated all the comments and the likes and the loves and the wows. We will see you next week with some new transformations, with some new stories and some new journeys to inspire and empower you all to, to start to really live the life you truly deserve. So thanks again, guys. We will, we hope you're having a really beautiful night. Thanks again, each and every one of you, for sharing. Awesome. All right. We'll catch you later.